What's up? Welcome back. It's your girl, Tangeia. Tan Bangatti, Tanny, Cheap Tan, all of that. What's up? Welcome back. Today we have another. Your girl's getting good with the hair, y'all. I'm just saying. Crown me the kitchen beautician. So today we have these pretty. Ooh. They're so pretty. I love how they turned out. Bundles from Tinashe hair. So, if you would like to see what all this hair went through, my thoughts and everything about it, how we got to this teal, navy, indigo, beautiful mermaidness we got over here, just keep on watching.
Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Win, 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 win. Yeah. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win. These ops ain't lit.
Alright, so let's just jump right into it. We're not even going to waste time showing you how we bleach hair because we know how to bleach hair. But these are the bundles straight out the box, and they were just so long and luscious and silky, super soft. We went ahead and did a single process on them, and when I say this hair lifted so easily and so quickly, you got to watch it or you just might fry it. Like, that's how easily it lifts. So the colors we'll be using today is this Adore Indigo Blue and Kiss Temptations Royal Navy, I think is the color. And we're doing the dip dye method with the indigo blue first. So we're just going to take the hair, which I'll show you in a second. This is how light it got after one process, and I literally only left the bleach on there for maybe 30-35 minutes. Like, usually hair takes a lot longer, and when I say it was smoking, it was smoking. So make sure that you give it some air so it can breathe and doesn't dry out your hair. So I was scared at first because I thought I had killed it, but it came back to life after a good wash and condition. So this is the hair pre-dip, and you know the easiest way to get your hair dyed a single color is this hot water method, and it's literally just hot water from the sink, and we just dip it in and let it do its thing. So I saw that it was giving me a lot more green hues than the blue that I was wanting. So after I dip dyed it with the indigo blue shade, I went ahead and poured out that hot water mix, and then I did it again with the navy blue. So it took a lot of the green hues and made them more of like an indigo kind of wannabe navy blue shade. And then I also went back, which I'll show you, and just went through on certain spots and put the navy blue everywhere that I wanted it to, just to be more blue than green looking. But I absolutely loved how this hair turned out. So yes, this is the easiest way to get this done. Just dip it and go, honey. Just dip it and go. And I did end up tinting the lace with this. You could go back or, you know, dip your hair before you create your unit. And this water was like a little, it was hot enough to kind of deconstruct some of the tracks on the hair. So if you're going to do the dip dye method, I would suggest doing it before you construct your wig if you're going to use the hot glue gun method, which is what I use. This is the first time it's ever come apart for me, but it wasn't like full tracks, it was just like little spots. So I still live for the hot glue gun method. But dipping it in did kind of tint the lace, but it's fine. I just used powder to correct that. But this is after the first dipping session with the indigo blue. So now I'm going to rinse that out, use that same container, and do the hot water method again with the navy blue shade. And I actually think dipping it in the hot water actually did help bring the hair back to life as well. Because like I said, after I had bleached it, it was feeling more on the dry side. But that's just because the hair turned so easily. And I was trying to dye like 6 different bundles at one time. You really need to watch because this hair turns really quick, which is great. Because if you're only doing this one set of hair, you don't have to wait all freaking day for your bundles to lift. So when they say it's virgin, okay? That color is coming out. So here I'm just going on the roots because the roots were taking more of a green shade and I wanted them to be darker. So I just used the actual color and put it on top to get this navy blue. And here I'm just going back through anywhere where I see too much green, too much of the green shade, and just going through and saturating it with that navy blue color. Don't mind my edges over there, you know. We be wigged up. This is true how I be doing it. I do not be trying to be cute when I'm working on wigs. I'm in work mode. So don't judge me. You see that slay. You know she comes to slay. And I let this hair color just sit because the hair was super duper wet. So I wanted the hair to kind of, well, the dye to have a chance to actually like penetrate the bundles and actually, you know, stain the hair basically is what it's doing. So I let it sit on there for about 2 hours. I constructed and styled some other wigs and just let it chill. Then I went ahead and rinsed it out and blow dried it because it was straight. Now, if it was a wave texture bundles, I would just let it air dry so it can keep its natural, you know, wave pattern. But since the hair was already straight, I did use a blow dryer on the medium warm setting to go ahead and blow dry the hair. And I made sure to use a heat protectant to keep the moisture in since it had gone through that bleaching process, and we want to keep the hair lustrous and soft, and it definitely did that. So I'm just going section by section and using the heat protector and blow drying the hair. And I also use the heat protector again, making sure I'm using like small amounts so it doesn't weigh the hair down. And I use it again when I flat iron the hair. I really look a mess. So as I was going through and straightening the hair, any little spots that I saw that had maybe come loose from the hot water, I just went back through with the hot glue gun and, you know, reattached them. Quickest method to make a wig, quickest method to fix a wig. Like, I don't know how people are still hands-on wigs. I can't do it. She can't do it. And as you can see, the hair is still soft, still lustrous, and just so freaking pretty. And she's full all the way out from root to ends. So here I'm just doing a little bit of, not really plucking, made some baby hairs, but then I decided to switch it, so I had to end up redoing the baby hairs on my head. But this is how I've been practicing my baby hairs, because we trying to, you know, perfect that. We just take step by step in wig creating and, you know, try to perfect each method. So now I've started doing the baby hairs on the actual mannequin head, because I can see it better, and, you know, I can learn like how far I want to space them apart and all that good stuff, what products work and what products don't. Blow dry it, don't blow dry it, wrap it. We just be practicing to make it perfect, and then I show it all to you. Look at her, she's so pretty. We're just gonna slap this bad boy on, and I've actually gotten really good with the sizing of my wigs as well. This wig felt really secure without even adding an elastic band. I still may add one just for extra security, but it did feel nice on my head, a comfortable, snug fit without it being too tight. And here I'm just redoing the edges really messily, kind of sloppily. But I did have to cut off a little bit more of the lace because since I tinted it, it just was more distracting than concealing. And I just went ahead and used my Black Radiance Soft Focus chocolate powder to kind of, again, make it look more skin-like and separate and make a part more defined without actually having to pluck.
All right. Now, this was my first time with Tinashe hair, and I am very pleasantly surprised. Like, these are straight bundles, and they are so beautiful. Now, I did get a little bit scared when I was kind of scared because I wasn't thinking that they were gonna lift as easily as they did. When I say I left the bleach on this hair for maybe 30 minutes and it got to like a almost 613 level, like could be toned to about like a 613 blonde, like it lifted so quick. So that would be my one tip with this hair. You have to watch, because if you let bleach sit on hair that lifts this quickly, that easily, you can fry the hair. So when I rinse the bleach out, I'm like, it's a little crunchy. I don't know if I can save this. But we washed her out, we conditioned her, and then we put the color on her, and baby, she's flowing. I'm mad at myself for ever doubting. Look at her. Yes, you better sit on my shoulder, girl. Yes. Yeah. Flip. Oh, flip. Do y'all see her flow? I'll slow it down for you. Slow mo. I don't think I just need y'all to know. I thought she was done for. I thought she was over with. But I doubted the kid, and never again. Tinashe hair, she's it, okay? This is like, this hair, I've never had hair lift that quickly. And I only use like a 30 volume developer. When I say she lifted, baby, she lifted. You can see in the clip, she lifted. And then it was so easy to get this color. Like, I didn't have to do all the extraness that I did with depositing color. Like, she dip dyed and was fine. I could have left her alone. But I wanted to do the most. I wanted some more hints and hues and all of that. But I'm very, very pleased with this hair. Like I said, it lifted so easily. And that's the thing with like light, well, dark hair. Like, I don't know why none of these colors want to send me 613 bundles. Because we could be coming out with more looks more easily. They don't want to send me no 613 here. I don't know what the issue is. All the hair companies send me 613 here. I'm over these dark bundles because it takes too much work. Because like when you have to lift dark hair to a certain extent to get these different colors you want, and honey, I want pastels and stuff, and you have to start with like 613 with that. But this hair got to pretty much that level and can take, it definitely could. I feel like this hair could have took like maybe a lavender. Like that's probably like the lightest it could have taken up the level that I lifted it to. Definitely could have took like a lavender, or not lavender, like a orchard type of purple. Anything higher than that, you're gonna really need like 613 straight blonde bundles for the hair color to take. But I'm absolutely in love with how high it lifted, how quickly it lifted, and how it takes this color. And it's so multi-dimensional. So here for it. And it's still flowing and going and moving and growing when I thought baby girl was fried and died and dead. So Tinashe hair, definitely approved. Definitely approved for the color, because that's all we be doing nowadays, color. And if you're gonna leave her alone, she was already silky soft when I took her out the bag. So that's, you know, just go ahead. If you're gonna keep it simple, keep it simple. But if you're like me and you want a room full of rainbow wigs, oh honey, she'll get you there quickly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you have not already, you definitely need to hit that subscribe button and join the Tan Band fam. Go ahead, slide over, hit the notification bell, and hit all videos so you're always notified when I have a new upload. Again, thank you so much for coming back, and I will see y'all in the next one. Stay true.